Web3.TV.
Hello and welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and today we're at Cambridge Insights, an event hosted by Here.io. Joining me right now is Zohaib from Antematter. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And you came here all the way from Pakistan. So tell me a little bit more why you decided to come here today.
Sure. So, generally, I'm not very used to I'm kind of more used to the more technical events. So, because I'm a backend engineer, I'm the backend lead there. So I kind of attend all the more technical conferences, the workshops, but Token's really kind of a great opportunity to, kind of explore the non-technical side of it and kind of really, talk to, some of the business people, the founders, the co-founders, kind of get a sense of where the industry is kind of headed towards on a higher level. So yeah, it's been really great. I've been having a really good time so far.
And this event is co-hosted by Aptos, and I know that your company is quite similar. So can you tell me a little bit more if you got any more insights from this event and what you do at the Antematter as well?
Yeah, so at Antematter, we also kind of work with frontier tech. So it's blockchain, kind of AI, and within AI, we work with agentic architecture. So very similar to what these guys are working on here. And yeah, I mean, we have kind of most of our clients are based in kind of based in Europe. We have clients in the US as well, and we're kind of tackling the crypto space, the medical kind of healthcare space, automations in general, and really kind of the industry is really headed towards kind of agentic architecture as a whole. And so it's really cool to kind of see other companies, other people kind of, tackling different kinds of problems with that same architecture. So that's kind of why I was drawn to this event in particular, because I was like, let's maybe kind of get a sense of what problems these guys are solving and kind of see if we have any problems that we can, similar problems that we can maybe, find solutions for together.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's always great to network and exchange ideas. But when it comes to Here.io, kind of the idea is kind of to become the Google of Web3. So when it comes to Antematter, what would you say the problem is that you're solving?
Yeah, so generally, again, kind of depends on what kind of our clients want from us. We tackle problems in all domains, but really, it's as of right now, it's just kind of taking a particular problem and kind of making it solvable with kind of the least amount of resources. That's what kind of, agents and AI is kind of letting us solve, letting us do essentially, where, you're not kind of reliant on traditional hardware, on kind of a traditional workforce. There are lots of things that can be automated. So, for example, we had a client come in, with a kind of, very kind of, manual email kind of process, email booking process, and they wanted kind of, an AI kind of system that could automate that flow for them and kind of let, people simply, make their reservations via email. So we were kind of working on an agent that can, kind of go back and forth with them, get their reservation details and kind of ask them where they're staying, kind of, automate that entire process. So in the end, it's about, building solutions that really are very cost effective, but are able to still kind of solve complex business problems, with a really high degree of effectiveness, when compared to kind of traditional solutions.
Yeah, no, I also think with the agentic flow and having these AI perform tasks, it is really fascinating. It kind of cuts down the time it takes to do these manually. But when we look at, let's say, because technically you could create an AI agent for anything, right? So do you see any risks in that? Do we even have to do anything these days if we have all these AI agents doing everything for us?
Yeah, so on a technical level, yes. Kind of having smaller agents that are really kind of focused, that are really kind of, that focus on a particular niche. That is always better than having a larger agent that is trying to do everything, because then it's kind of like jack of all trades, master of none. So you really want to have those smaller agents. But I think on the technical side, the challenge that we're still running into is just orchestration, right? Where let's say you have 10 or 15 agents, it's still pretty manageable. As soon as you start hitting those larger numbers, that's when it becomes a problem, because now it's orchestrating all those agents, managing all the data that comes in, comes out. Especially for us in the medical kind of medicine industry, in the medical industry. Another issue that we're running into is data privacy. That's kind of, that's kind of a problem that we have in the crypto space as well, where, we are building agents that are able to kind of, diagnose patients or kind of handle medical situations. But at the same time, we want that medical data to be very secure. So, really it's, in terms of kind of the technical challenge is obviously there, but kind of the data and the privacy part, that's always a problem. So that's kind of something that we're working towards.
Yeah, because that's a problem now when it comes to AI in general, about data and security. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and enjoy the rest of Token 2049.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And we'll be bringing you more interviews. My name is Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Web3 TV.
Web3.tv